Hi, welcome back everybody. This segment I'm going to teach you how to write a song, or how to write a song for the solo artists such as myself, and it's pretty much what you want to do. Guitar Pro, I use Guitar Pro 4. A buddy had turned me on to this, he's like a wizard, and he's still teaching me his ways, so I'm not as good as he is, but so I click on Guitar Pro 4, I give it a minute to load up here, and what I'm going to do in this program is my drum sample, or a click track. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you my screen here. That's what Guitar Pro looks like, Guitar Pro 4 anyways. So let me unmute my thing here, and then let's say I just need a click track. So I'm going to go to Metronome under the Sound tab and click Metronome. I'm set at 120 beats per minute and play looped. So here we go. And that's pretty much the start of everything, is right there. Now at this point you can either go in, record your drum, or write your drum part, which I do on this program as well, or actually a buddy helps me out a lot, and or you can go in and record your guitar part over a metronome, whichever way works best for you. So instead of writing a brand new drum track, actually I guess I'll just go ahead and write a brand new drum track. I go up here to Add Track, and I'm going to go to Percussion and click OK. Alright, and that's going to tell me all my stuff that I want to use right there. I mean, it's got tons of percussion instruments that you can use, and you know, we're going to try to use maybe 4 or 5 of those. So I have no way of really holding this up and doing it at the same time, but I'm going to try. Let's see, we'll go with, I guess we'll go with quarter beats. 36 is my bass drum number. So and I think 42 is going to be my hi-hat closed. You want to run that, or I'm going to run that every beat. There we go. Sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing too well, but and then bam. Alright, you see I threw my snare in every other beat, hi-hat's going every beat, bass drum's going every beat, unless I take the bass drum out right there. Every snare hit, I'm going to go ahead and take the bass drum out. See what we come up with here. So rewind that back. You know, and that would be pretty much the start of my song. I would run that into my what I use is my 8-track recorder to throw on my guitar parts and any additional layers that I have. Or you can just run this straight into your recording software, which I use Adobe Audition, and you know, start adding your layers from there. So once you get that, you know, and that's assuming when I go into all this, I pretty much already have an idea in play. I go in, I find the melody for the vocals I want to add, and same thing, I revert to my little handheld tape recorder, and I just start mumbling some crazy stuff that doesn't make any sense, but I'm pretty much just trying to get the melody. And until I find something that sticks, I'm going to keep, you know, speaking the gibberish. And then I'll go back in later on and play that back and put words over top of it. So that way, you know, you pretty much go in, you have a whole song written. As you can see, I do my guitar parts, you know, bass, either I'll do it or I have a buddy do it. I try to bring in a bunch of friends to help me record as much as possible. So that's pretty much the instruments, and then The vocals, same thing. You know, I advise going into a small room or a bathroom for the acoustics. Having a mic with a mic stand, getting a wire hanger. You're going to want to unfold the wire hanger and wrap one end of it in a circle, and the other end you're going to want to wrap around your mic stand towards the top. You're going to want to throw an old pantyhose over that circle you just wrapped on the wire hanger to give you an artificial spit guard. And then you're going to want to place that about 4 to 6 inches away from the mic. And then you're going to want to stand an additional 6 to 12 inches away from the spit guard. Probably 6. And that's your vocals. I mean, you want to go in, you want to have a couple layers of guitar to give it a real thick sound. You want to bounce your speakers, you know, or bounce the track, left and right speakers, so you get that all around full sound. Drums and bass, I think, usually stand in the middle track. You know, they're panned to the center. And then vocals, you just want to add 2 to 3 layers of vocals to give you real thick sound. And just in case, you know, you can play around and you have the stuff to play around with. You know, you don't have to keep asking your vocalist to go back in and redo this part or redo that part. You've got a few different takes. Other than that, I wish you luck, and I hope this helped.